moving right along. The next stop on the part of our foot that we're talking about landing is the midfoot, the middle part of your foot. When you see somebody land flat. Last time I talked about forefoot. Next will be about heel, although I'm going to give away some of it with this. But I want to first go over this quick post that I did today on Instagram, where I talked about heel strike haters. We're all in this together, right? We're all just trying to move forward smarter, safer, faster. But if you change the way that you move, the direction's the same. So if I'm going forward, the mechanics, the true how we move, yes, there's going to be differences in force production, in the amount the muscles are turned on, more of a lean, but the true mechanics should stay the same. Should stay the same. Think about biking or cycling. If you go from 10 miles per hour to 20 miles per hour, do you change the way that you pedal? You increase your gears and you push harder. But do you change the way, the mechanics of it? No. And this is what I'm trying to spread the word on running. Walking and running, both the same direction. Unless we're taught or trained or we learn, when it comes to moving faster, when we leave the ground to create more distance horizontally to go faster, most of us will push down and go up instead of purely horizontal. It's something that's learned. It doesn't just happen. So 99% of people will jump with running. And so I'm trying to teach this gliding or taking the jump out. What I've discovered, and this is the last 2.5 years, this didn't just come to me. And you ask, why aren't other people talking about this? I am so crazy passionate, crazy, good and bad, crazy, that I've spent the last 2.5 years continuously reverse engineering this. How can I make this even more simple? How can I whittle this down for myself to be able to do it, to teach it? Because that's really what this is all about. I'm just trying to help reduce the injury rate. But this is something that over the last couple of years of every single day with patients experimenting, asking the questions, this is what I've come up with. The only way to land on your midfoot is either one, to jump. If we go up and come down, which we don't have to go up. Or two, if we shorten up your stride. Shorten up the stride. Stride is just the distance covered between each step. If we were to watch you walk on the beach, if we were to measure the distance between each footprint, that's your step length. 2 of those is what we call a stride length. So having a shorter stride, just shorter distance covered, you're going to have to take more steps to make up for it. So you will be faster if you have a greater stride, just the distance. We're just talking about the distance. That's how we go faster. If you look at the amount of ground covered when people sprint versus walk, the faster that we go, there's a higher step rate, the frequency of steps, and the distance will increase. So if I'm walking or running, to land on my midfoot, I'm shortchanging myself some. And what that will do is it'll add up. It'll add up over the course of thousands of steps. Now, you ask, what about overstriding? What about landing on your heel? It's all about the posture. It's all about your posture. What part of your foot, where that foot is connected to your body, your center of mass, what it all comes down to, it's where is that when we're landing? And as long as we have the lean, it's all about the lean. I'm giving away the answer early, but it's all about the posture. It's all about the lean. It's all about the ankle, hinging at the ankle, not hinging at the hips, not hinging at all and being vertical. That keeps our weight back. If we're landing in front of our body, in front of our weight, yes, it's going to slow us down. But by having the appropriate lean, it doesn't matter what part of your foot you land with. So in order to cruise or go horizontal or to glide, we take the vertical out, and the result, you can't land on your midfoot unless you shorten up your stride. So the only way to land midfoot is to shortchange yourself on the distance and or to jump, which are both not as efficient. But this is the midfoot talk. Let me know your comments down below.